Hi, my name is Chris Greer, and I'm the Assistant Director of Build Ministries here at St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church. And it's part of my job, it's my distinct privilege, really, to get to plan out our half-day spiritual retreats. Now, if you're interested in coming, if you're checking out this website so that you can see what it's all about, we've included a couple of short interviews of people who have been on our half-day spiritual retreats before, so they can tell you about just how impactful they are, about how they've met Jesus there, and about the ways that you can come and enjoy a day of silence, a day of solitude, and a day of connecting with Jesus. So check them out and enjoy, and we'll see you at the next half-day spiritual retreat.
We have so many excuses and distractions and stimuli around us that just pull us away. And having that structure in the half-day retreat allowed me to develop the path to block out everything. And not until that time on the half-day retreat that I realized I had no idea how to practice that and no idea how to even go about it.
The very first time we took a break to go into silent meditation, I took the workbook that was given me, and it specified some techniques to use in meditation. And the next thing I knew, it was just me and Jesus, and I felt friendship with him, and I felt as if he answered my prayers and took away all of the distractions that I had felt just moments before.
I think the thing that stood out to me the most, especially from the last one, was just the wide range of people that were there. There were just all different age groups and occupations and, kind of walks of life. To me, that was what stood out the most. It reminded me, such a good reminder that, St. Andrews is full of different types of people, and this world is full of different types of people, but we all have such similar experiences, and if we just sit down and listen to one another, we'd really understand that and hear that.
Well, I've always been drawn to the quiet times with God. I feel like I listen to him better in the quiet times.
I just feel transformed. That's the way it feels. It feels completely different.
My prayer life is in a different format or structure, if you will. Before, I was treating it more of a takeout window, coming up and saying, this is what I need, versus let me know you better.
I think especially for Californians and for Americans, we are so caught up in going, and this was a time that was just unscheduled. I just got to sit and be and not worry about those things that I constantly worry about on a daily basis, and to just stop and actually listen. I feel so often I'm talking to God and I'm praying during the day, but how often do I take time to listen to him and listen to what he's trying to speak into my life?
The other thing I liked was the station where you could sit there with a chair with Jesus and just have a conversation with Jesus any way you wanted to. And I try to do that at home once in a while now too.
I got so much out of the first one. I can't imagine missing, the next ones.
Why not take the opportunity to rejuvenate yourself, to unplug from the everyday lives and pace and noise and stimuli that are always going to be there.
When you sit and are silent, you realize that your soul needs that. I can't recommend it enough, that once you try it a couple times, you realize that God's kind of designed us to sit and be with him and be in communion, and the way that we do that is to be quiet. So.